going on, guys? We are back again today with another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle. Today, I have a battle against Ramon, who is actually Fresh Kicks, who is actually the one and only viewer. I don't like to call them fans because I don't have fans. I just have viewers. I'm not popular by any means. But the one and only viewer that I've ever met in person that I know that I haven't known like before I started YouTube. Someone I met at PAX East last year. You know, showed up at the stream. He comes in occasionally and said, "Yo, let's get a battle." And I said, "For sure, man, for sure." So let's go ahead and get on into this. I actually am using Mega Sharpedo, so that's a good thing, I think, because I actually used it and did not lose. He's gonna go ahead and lead off with the Deoxys defense. Yeah, it's banned, but whatever. It wasn't even a problem this match. I wasn't gonna upload this because Deoxys defense is banned. It's an Ubers, but whatever. You can get over yourself. I mean, watch. I mean, Caesar is a god. Bye. I mean, 90% right there. It's not even a problem. You could call this an Ubers match if you want because he's using Deoxys D, but whatever. I'm going to go ahead and go out into myself, and I think I'm going to do the same exact thing. Go for U-turn, and then I go out into my Zapdos and go ahead and get rid of these rocks so that they are out of the way for any other Pokemon that I have on my team that want to come in or come back in, depending on if they've been out already. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. But I'm gonna go out into my Zapdos now, like I said, because I want to try and get these rocks away if I can. And that is the plan, Stan. Stan, the man with a plan in the back of a van. That's from an old friend, Omni, who's a mod at my stream. There's a whole like bunch else that goes with it, but it's pretty perverted, I guess. I don't know. Stan the man with a plan in the back of a van. Sounds kind of weird. But I am gonna get the defog off, which is great. This narration is going awesome already. And he goes for knockoff, and I love Donphan's knockoff animation. He's like, he rolls and everything. It's not an animation that you see from Donphan very often. So my leftovers is gone, but I did get the stealth rocks off on my side of this field. Now I'm gonna go out into my Zelf. He's obviously going to be switching Donphan out here. I guess he doesn't want to catch an explosion or is locked into knockoff, knows that he can't outspeed. I don't know what. But I am going to be able to get my stealth rocks up, so that is great. And this Umbreon is a little bit scary because I know what Umbreon does, but I guess he was expecting an explosion there. So he went for the Moonlight. Of course, I did not go for explosion. And judging by the damage from that U-turn, he is a defensive Umbreon, not a specialty defensive one. So this Umbreon is looking a wee bit scary, but I'm going to go out on my Caesar. I'm thinking, hey, you know, Caesar might be able to do something a little bit better. And then I was like, oh god, foul play, I'm choice banded, this is going to hurt. And it turns out I get a crit. He got a crit. I feel like this Caesar, just because it's red, gets burned a lot and gets critted a lot. All the time. I swear, every time I use this thing, I either get burned or crit with it. I'm not even joking you. I'm not. Ask anyone from the stream, or if you're a regular at the stream, you'll know. But I'm going to go for U-turn. This is what's great about having two U-turners, two volt switch, whatever you want to call it. Volt turn, I think is what everyone seems to call it. But having multiple pokes with U-turn and or volt switch is very nice because it allows you to play very safe, especially if they don't have a ground type. Now, he does have Donphan, but I have U-turn, and U-turn can't be blocked in any way, shape, or form unless they use King Shield or Protect or Detect. So U-turn is more viable, in my opinion, but if you're able to take out the Landorus, and I say Landorus because it's S tier in terms of usage, at least I'm fairly certain that it's still S tier because it's on every freaking team. U-turn is more viable because, it actually hits Landorus, whereas Volt Switch doesn't. But he goes out of the Gengar. I am going to go for Protect here just to see what he wants to do. If he had Dazzling Gleam, I would have switched here, but it turns out that he does not have it. He's just going to go for the Shadow Ball. It's fine with me. I'm pretty sure that I can live one. I do live one quite well. Going to retaliate with a Hydro Pump here. And that is absolutely going to be knocking that Gengar out. There's no way Gengar is living a Life Orb Hydro Pump, at least the regular Gengar set. I don't know why you would run a specially defensive Gengar, but, you know, whatever works. Here is the real threat of them all. Now, I wasn't thinking too much about this thing, and I actually ended up staying in here because I thought, okay, Superior's fast, but it's not that fast, right? Turns out it's base 113, which outspeeds everything on my team except my Sharpedo after a speed boost or two. I'm going to go out to my Caesar, and I'm thinking, oh god, I'm going to have to kill this thing with Bullet Punch if I want any chance at winning. Turns out Bullet Punch doesn't do squat. So he's already at +4 now, thanks to Contrary. And this thing is legal. This thing did get released on the 9th, I believe. Contrary Superior is a threat, and I was not thinking about it. Now, someone in this stream that doesn't know a whole lot about the tier thought, you know, okay, Superior is gonna be banned Ubers, especially after they saw it take out 3 of my Mons in a row, just like that, especially Latios. And sure, Superior is great, but especially if you catch someone off guard with it, it's even better. But that doesn't go to say that there are plenty of checks and possibly a few counters. Now, a lot of people will say Heatran's a counter. That's not true because you do have access to HP Ground. Although I don't think a whole lot of people are going to be running HP Ground. I think a lot of people will run HP Rock over HP Ground, unless they're specifically trying to lure Heatrans in. But after a Speed Boost and a Protect on the next turn... No, wait, I didn't Protect that turn, I don't think. Anyways, after Protect, getting a Speed Boost up, and then Mega Evolving, I was able to outspeed. So it's really, really fortunate for me. Had I not been able to do that, I definitely would have lost this match, for sure. He's going to go for Ice Shard here. I guess he kind of choked here, and that's my only real explanation for what can happen. He choked. He wasn't sure how strong Sharpedo was, and although 90% of Sharpedos are going to be adamant, and max attack, max speed, whatever, Sharpedo is just not strong enough. It is not a strong enough Pokemon. I think that they could have done a lot better in terms of attack. Even with Strong Jaw, there are a lot of Mons that Sharpedo cannot OHKO. You're more likely to OHKO after rocks, obviously, but even with that, it's very, very hard to make Sharpedo work, at least in OU, and that's why I think it's RU right now. But the Altaria is out, the Mega Altaria, I should say. So I do have Ice Fang on this, and thanks to the Strong Jaw, I'm actually going to be able to take this thing out. Now, had he been a bulkier Altaria, especially in defense, I definitely would have not been able to kill that thing. He would have killed me with a Return or Hyper Voice, and I probably would have lost because at that point, all I had left was Zapdos, maybe a Zelf. So it was definitely a close match, regardless. So like I said, the Deoxys defense is technically Ubers, but I wanted to upload this match so you guys could see not only me using Mega Sharpedo, but the new, the new Contrary Superior that has officially been released, at least in Japan. I don't know if it's officially been released in the US, but with Wonder Trading and GTS and things like that, it is technically legal to have a Contrary Superior. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like the video if you have not already. Make sure to subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any more Wi-Fi battles like this. I know this one is kind of Ubers, whatever you want to call it, but it was a fun match, and it's always fun to battle someone, especially, it's really fun to battle someone that I've met in person, especially, and I've battled him in person before as well when I was at PAX East, and it was really cool. It's definitely fun. I'm hoping that, I'm not expecting, I don't have high expectations, but I'm hoping to at least see some people that know of me at PAX South. I think that would be really cool. I think there's someone that is a regular in my stream that's going. I can't confirm that. I can't remember if they said they are going or not, but if whoever you are, I can't remember exactly who it was. It's either iSpots or Unova or somebody like that. They come to the streams quite regularly and said that they were going. I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not, but I hope to see someone there if they're going. Obviously, I'm actually rooming with Glitch and Kashif, Mulvone, and possibly GCPM. So that's gonna be fun because I roomed with Kashif at PAX East. Glitch is a good friend of mine, and Mulvone, I kind of know Mulvone a little bit, but he's a chill dude. But I hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you back again tomorrow with another Aura's OU Wi-Fi battle. Peace out, guys.